Hi everyone, it's Dennis, and you're looking at the latest find that I got on my haul yesterday in downtown Pittsboro, North Carolina. I saw this and I couldn't say no, and it was the right price, but underneath it is more the surprise. This whole set, well, wait a minute. All these doilies and no place to set my ice down. So anyway, all of this and this and this are all one set. These are antique, they're not vintage. These are, I believe these are Irish lace, but I'm not 100% positive. Let me see what you're looking at. These here, and across there and across there. I believe the bottom one was maybe a mantelpiece cover, a dresser scarf, I'm guessing. All these were matching pieces of the same set. This one here, I'm guessing was a dresser scarf. And oh, come on. I might have to just go in a bit. Sorry for the camera work. I've never seen work like this before. It's as if it's woven all around the edges and then netted. And these are woven in the back, and these are filled in. I don't know. I do have a follower called Irish Lace. Maybe she has more information on it. These are made of micro thread, and they're a little bit shabby where the linen has come away from the crochet work, but they are incredible to me. They're like the prettiest snowflakes. Again, this one has the thickness of a piece of paper. And it's beautiful work. This one, it's a little shabby, but beautiful. These are unlike anything I've ever seen before. Sorry about this. these are so tightly crocheted that these are stiff. And there are 6 of them. These need a little cleaning out, but they'll be fine. They've got some cousins that were in the same batch. And they need some spot remover, but I'm pretty sure I can clean those up. Again, these are thinner than a piece of paper. These are more like onion skin. And we see, I don't know how this was done. It's magic. But they're so light they float. I've got 2 of these, and they're more like the kind of thing we're kind of used to seeing. These are similar to that big dresser set, but they're astounding. They're rough and rude and ragged, but somebody used what they had to make something pretty. They're not out of fine cotton. I'm sure they were done by the same person who did these. They have a similar motif on of doing a flower stitch on top of the squares. Again, these are more conventional, I think, I believe of this century, of the 20th century, rather than this other stuff, which I think is 19th century. And there were these, which I found rather odd. They're made of wool. And there are 1, and these aren't made extremely well, but that's the second, that's the third, and you can see they're kind of, I don't know, they look like somebody might be learning to crochet, but they were using wool. And then there are 3 smaller ones of those. And they use 2 different thicknesses of yarn around the edges, you can see, where that's much thicker yarn than the other stuff. And there are 3 of those to accompany the other larger one. These to me were the find of the day. And I don't believe these have ever been worn. They are so tightly done, yet the whole thing is so soft. This beautiful little button there, and the backs, or the palms of the hand, are just netting. Absolutely beautiful. These belong in a bride who really wants a vintage, gorgeous, gorgeous pair of gloves to walk down the aisle with. And there's this runner here, which is pretty amazing. Now these are just the ones that I found in Pittsboro. I was in Nashville last week, and I found a few more items. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. Again, after that, these are later. This is a pretty table runner. That would look pretty on a table for a lovely dinner. That, if I'm not mistaken, is a panel for the front of a dress. This was cut out of something, I don't know quite what. This one is all spidery and fun. I really like that. Again, I think that is also for the front of a dress. Fun, spindly, little snowflakey kind of thing. I believe that was Irish lace also. Like a little bread tray. Well, this one is clusters of grapes. Again, I believe this one to be for the front of a dress. If someone knows better, please let me know on these. This one is quite lovely. And this linen is as stiff as a nun's bib. And it's really, I think that will clean up quite beautifully. These, and I have 3 of them, completely confound me. They have the pineapple leaf, which is indicative of hospitality. They have these shells all the way around the edge that are made to stand up, and in here. But they're sort of they remind me of a kidney bean. I don't know, maybe they were on a table around a centerpiece or something. Like I said, I'm confused. If anybody has any idea what this size or the shape of these might be, I'd be glad to know. Oh, and that was my own one find of the day. Sorry about my fingers over the line. This was the one thing I found. I thought I only bought this in one shop because I couldn't find anything else. Then all this other stuff showed up. So I had fun. So there you have it. And I just wanted to share these with you. And that'll do it. And I'll talk to you when I get back from vacation. Bye. Thank you for watching. Like me. Subscribe.